Dear students, welcome to the fifth video of Principles and Practices of Management. We are dealing with the first unit, that is Introduction to Principles and Practices of Management. In today's class, we will be looking at the two important aspects, that is, one is the functional areas of management and another is the functions of management. Usually most of the students get confused between these two words, that is functional areas of management and functions of management. Let us look at both of these and try to understand what are the functional areas of management and what are the functions of management. Basically, any organization is converted and considered into four divisions, broad divisions. That is, first one is the production, second is the human resource management, third is the financial aspect of the business, and fourth is the marketing aspect. So these four primary functional areas are identified and these have to be managed separately, and then the separate management has to be coordinated and there has to be coordination and cooperation between all these four departments. So another word that is used is also known as the departments in the management in the organization. Now, general terminology used is operations management, because today not all the firms are into production. Okay, they are also into service business. The service business has grown considerably, and therefore irrespective of whether there is production of goods or whether there is services that are delivered, the activity of creating the service or producing the goods is known as operations management. So this in the olden days was referred to generally as the productions and operations department or the production department. This is one of the primary functions of the organization. You have to produce goods or services and sell them to the customers to earn your profits. So production department is that place where the actual production of the goods or services takes place. Some other activities which are integral to this function is the research and development. Many organizations today spend a huge amount of their profits on research and development so that they come up with new products and goods. And intellectual property rights, that is patents, copyrights, etc., they are all under the domain of operations. Especially if there is some patent involved, then it comes under the operations management. And technology management is another important aspect in operations, because every new technology that comes that brings in more efficiency and effectiveness either reduces the wastage or reduces the cost or reduces the time required, and therefore technology has to be managed properly for an organization. So overall production of goods or services is known as the operations management. Then next is the human resource management, that is management of the people in the organization. Every organization requires manpower to carry out its activities. Though we may have very much developed in terms of technology and machines may have replaced lot of human effort, but still manpower is required to manage all these machines and the resources that are available to us, and human resources indispensable for any organization. So the management of people in the organization, that is employees, full-time, part-time or contractual, so all these different types of people who work for the organization, they have to be managed. That is, they have to be put in the right place at the right time to do the right thing with the right resources. So all this planning, organizing, staffing, directing, controlling of the manpower is the human resource management. The third area of the department is the finance. Okay, the financial management. Basically in this, how the money comes, from where the money will come, at what cost we can get the money, etc., plus all the accounting, that is to keep track of how we have sold the goods, where did we get the money from, who has paid the money, who has not yet paid the money, from whom we brought the goods, how we paid, when we paid, how much we have to pay. All these things are part of the accounting. Plus then related to both of this is the tax part. Okay, so all this is the financial management. Dealing with the money resource is the financial management. And then you have the marketing management. For any organization, whatever is produced, if it is not sold, then the organization will not survive. Whatever goods or services you have to ensure that each and every unit of it gets sold, so that your profitability increases. If you are unable to sell what you are producing, then the business organization will not flourish, will not grow, and maybe the organization can even fail if it fails to sell whatever is produced and whatever is required in the market. So every organization has to involve itself in marketing and sales. There is a slight difference between marketing and sales. The primary difference is, in marketing you begin by understanding the needs and wants of consumers and then producing the goods, whereas in sales it is, I produce something which I can produce or which I know how to produce, and then try to sell it to the people who may need it or may not need it. So the sales is focused basically on pushing, whereas marketing depends on the pull factor from the customers and consumers. And then distribution of goods, to ensure that your goods are available at the easiest place to all the potential customers. That is marketing management. So these are the four primary functional areas. I'll repeat it: production, HR, finance, marketing. Production is also known as operations management. Okay, so these are the four functional areas or the departments in the organization. There are some other, but right now we will look into these four only. Then we'll look at the functions of management, that is, what are the tasks you do in managing the things. Okay, when you look at all these functional areas, whether it is HR, production, finance, marketing, all these require you to plan for that activity, organize the resources, direct the people how to do it, who will do it, who will report to whom, all those things. Controlling, that is to ensure that the things are going as per the plan. So the primary functions of management are planning, organizing, directing, and controlling. You plan to achieve the organizational goals. You organize, that is, get all the required resources and provide those resources to your people. You direct the people, that is, you lead by example. You tell them what is expected of them, what task they are going to do, and within what time, by using what resources. All those things we will be specifying, and that will be done as per the plan. You will be telling about the plan, and then you will be controlling, that is, you want to ensure that the desired goals are achieved, the people are doing their work properly, and their results are as per the expectation. This is controlling. So planning, organizing, directing, controlling, these are the four primary functions of management. These are the four functions. Okay, so remember the word functions of management. And then apart from this, you have some support functions also. You require staffing, that is human resource management, what we said, getting the right kind of people to do the right kind of the job, that is staffing. Communicating, that is basically telling the employees in the organization, telling your colleagues in the organization, telling your superiors in the organization whatever information that is required by them, telling your subordinates what they have to do, informing your colleagues what all has been accomplished, and reporting to the superiors what you have done. So the communication, upward, downward, horizontal, all these type of information flow within the organization is necessary, that is communicating. Coordinating is ensuring that the tasks that you are doing match with the tasks of the others. After completion of task A, maybe some task B has to be started. There has to be minimum time gap between the work that one is completing and the next one is taking forward. So that is coordinating. And then compliance, that is legal compliance is necessary today. Lot of rules and regulations are there from the government side. It may be environmental, it may be related to tax, it may be related to your manpower, it may be related to customer satisfaction, customer safety, all these things. So all these compliances have to be done. So these are all the supporting functions of management. So the primary functions of management are planning, organizing, directing, controlling, and some other functions are staffing, communicating, coordinating, compliance. Once again, I'll repeat. The functional areas are production, human resource, finance, and marketing. And for all of these, you have to apply plan